It is both an Islamic obligation and necessity. First and foremost, allow me to acknowledge the remarkable women present in this hall, leaders, ministers, parliamentarians, entrepreneurs, scholars, and advocates who have broken barriers and become agents of positive change. Throughout history, Muslim women have played in transformative roles in shaping society. From scholarship and commerce to science, governance, diplomacy, and philanthropy, they have contributed immensely to the progress of a civilization here. I deem it pertinent to honor and remember Shaheed Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto, the first woman Prime Minister of Pakistan and the entire Muslim world. Today, Muslim women are following her proud legacy by continuing to distinguish themselves at national, regional, global levels, proving every day that given the opportunity and support, they have excelled in every sphere of life. Here I also commend Nobel laureate Malala Yousafzai. Excellencies, women constitute nearly half of the population of OIC member states, yet many continue to face barriers that limit their full participation in economic, social, and political life. No nation can achieve sustainable development while excluding half of its human capital from opportunity, leadership, and decision making. Pakistan remains firmly committed to advancing women's empowerment through education, digital inclusion, entrepreneurship, financial access, and decent employment opportunities. Through the Benazir Income Support Program and its Wasila-e-Taaleem initiative, millions of women have gained direct financial support and greater economic security. These programs have not only reduced poverty among vulnerable households, but have also significantly increased school enrollment and retention of girls, helping break cycle of intergenerational poverty. Pakistan has expanded opportunity for women entrepreneurs through dedicated financing facilities under the State Bank of Pakistan, support for women-led small and medium enterprises, and digital skills programs. These initiatives have enabled thousands of women to establish businesses, access financial services, participate in e-commerce, and contribute more actively to the national economy. Increasingly, Pakistani women are emerging as business leaders, innovators, and contributors to economic growth. Economic empowerment must also be accompanied by meaningful participation in decision-making processes. Pakistan has taken important steps to enhance women's representation through reserved seats in elected bodies and measures aimed at increasing women's presence in public institutions. Today, women in Pakistan serve with distinction as parliamentarians, judges, diplomats, entrepreneurs, civil servants, journalists, and leaders across diverse sectors contributing to the national development and governance. Empowerment cannot flourish where violence, discrimination, and increasingly persist. Gender-based violence remains one of the greatest obstacles to women's progress and economic participation. As Chairman Senate, I'm proud to share that we have strengthened our legal and institutional framework through laws against workplace harassment, measures addressing domestic violence and harmful traditional practices, and the establishment of women protection centers, helplines, and gender-responsive sports services. The launch of the Pakistan Women Parliamentary Leaders portal earlier this year is yet another step towards institutional collaboration, knowledge sharing, and inclusive political participation. Platforms such as these are not technical tools. They are bridges of solidarity. These reforms have augmented women empowerment and enhanced access to justice, encouraged greater reporting of abuse, improved institutional responses, and increased public awareness regarding women's rights and protection. While challenges remain, we can confidently claim that these measures have strengthened confidence among women and created safer spaces for their participation in public and economic life. Ladies and gentlemen, throughout my political journey, I have held one conviction close to my heart. Women and minorities were and remain my constituency. During my tenure as the Prime Minister, my government protectively pursued women's empowerment through concrete policy and legislative actions. We introduced landmark legislative reforms that include the Protection Against Harassment of Women at Workplace, Act 2010, which gave women the legal right to safe professional environments. The Asset Control and Asset Crime Prevention Act 2010, which sent a clear message that brutality against women would not go unpunished. The Prevention of Anti-Women Practices Act 2011, criminalizing money, forced marriages, and other harmful customs. The Women in Distress and Detention Fund Amendment Act 2011, providing legal and financial assistance to vulnerable women. While some legislative efforts required further struggle, the direction was clear. Pakistan would not stand still in the face of injustice. A moment of profound personal pride was the launch of Benazir income support program. It was a transformational shift in household economics. By placing financial resources directly into the hands of women, we made millions of them economic decision makers. We moved the charity to dignity, from dependency to empowerment. My government also declared December 22nd as Working Women Day to acknowledge that Pakistan's economic, social, and democratic vitality rests finally on the shoulders of its women. I take pride in the fact that the Women's Parliamentary Caucus, too, was created during my tenure as Prime Minister. It is a symbol of our political democratic commitment towards ensuring that women issues remain central to parliamentary discourse. But, ladies and gentlemen, legislation and policy actions alone do not define a nation's progress. Education and health remain the foundations of sustainable empowerment. Every girl educated is an investment in a stronger economy, healthier families, and more resilient communities. Pakistan has expanded access to education through scholarship programs, stipends, and targeted initiatives designed to improve girls' enrollment and retention, particularly in underserved and marginalized areas. These efforts have enabled thousands of girls to continue their education and pursue opportunities previously beyond their reach. Similarly, investment in maternal health, primary health care, and community health services have contributed to improved health outcomes for women and children, enhancing women's availability to participate fully and productively in society. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen.
चेयरमैन सेनेट सैयद यूसुफ रज़ा गिलानी OIC वज़ारती कॉन्फ्रेंस से खिताब कर रहे हैं।